Well, that honeymoon didn't last long. Pelosi is condemning Ilhan Omar along with a bunch of her colleagues for anti-Semitism, for comparing Israel to Hamas. Now, you know me, I think the Democrats are utterly wrecking this country. And I would never say something nice to Nancy Pelosi. I think that Pelosi is one of the pure, calculating creatures of politics who want nothing but power. So she certainly isn't doing this because of anything springing up in her soul saying that she must protect decency or Israel or America. However, I think what Pelosi sees is that the entire country is turning on the Democratic Party, and they are using cudgels and access points and stress vectors like the squad and their anti-Semitism to turn on the National Party. And so Pelosi is trying to hold up the side here and isn't doing necessarily a great job. Nonetheless, broken clock, right twice a day, and Pelosi was right here to condemn Ilhan Omar. It's a pretty special thing when it takes this much for people to come out and condemn open and vicious anti-Semitism. Obviously, Israel is not a terror state. Obviously, Israel is not like Hamas, whose sole goal is the elimination of Jews around the world. Obviously, these things are false, and to have a member of our Congress say that they are equivalent is evil and wicked. However, Democrats, always the cowards, always the intersectionalists, had to only a small portion of them signed on to the letter condemning Ilhan Omar, and it was many members of them were Jewish themselves. So people can't even stand up with their Jewish colleagues and say that the nation of Israel isn't a terror state. This caused the squad, of course, to freak out. A number of tweets sent by AOC, Rashida Tlaib, Ayanna Pressley, Jamal Bowman, the usual suspects, calling it racist, saying that Muslim women can't speak, Muslim mothers can't speak. Like, listen, hey guys, no one cares what your background is. You're a sitting member of Congress. You were elected. Obviously, no one cares. What we care about is open anti-Semitism. And I think the Democratic Party is in a DEFCON 9 meltdown panic mode because Ilhan Omar is straight up explaining to everyone how anti-Semitic the modern Democratic Party is. Joe Biden already is going to have a catastrophic problem with independents. Polling shows that. Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, no independents like them. And when you fill the entire party with the venom and the bile of anti-Semitism, well, that really is a bad thing electorally. So let me read you the top line here from the Daily Mail about this condemnation. Pelosi and Democratic leaders condemn Ilhan Omar for comparing U.S. and Israel to Hamas and Taliban. Omar compared the U.S. and Israel to terrorist organizations in a provocative tweet. Unbelievable. Democrats have denounced her outrageous and clearly false statements. On Thursday, she accused them of using offensive Islamophobic themes. LOL. Her office said the result has been a surge in death threats, and members of the so-called squad of progressive Democrats came to her defense. A day earlier, Jewish Democrats met to discuss how to respond to her comments. Brad Sherman said the real insight was Omar admitting atrocities by Hamas. New York Republicans Lee Zeldin said Omar should be removed from the Foreign Affairs Committee. Obviously, okay? That's the top line of what's going on right now. Chaos and civil war inside the Democratic Party. The honeymoon wasn't going to last for long. The woke are breaking the Democratic Party in half because all they care about is power and destroying structures. And guess what, guys? One of those structures they're going to destroy is your party. Enjoy.